今回はフィラデルフィアセブンシクサーズとの一戦をお送りするよ。対象はシクサーズ、過去にドクター・ジェイコとジュリアス・アービーズ、チャールズ・バークレー、アレン・アイバーソンなどの有名選手が所属していたことがあるね。
Yeah, he's a full court man, and what I mean by that is he has no problem just taking the ball.
ホットハンタースターターになるのはいつの日やら。
These two teams are effectively strangers to each other. Only 2 meetings all season. This is their first one, and then they'll play one more down the road.
Uses both hands to slam it down.
Wow, he sure can make up for that lack of size and height because of his leaping ability.
第1クォーター残り4分から出場だよ。
Big Cat, the pass to Jones. Let's go. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And now it's an 8-point Rocket lead. Roten kicks to Covington. Outside Thomas. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Covington dishes to Sims. The Rockets pull it in.
Rockets made it in as the 4th seed last year, but still couldn't find a way past Portland in the first round. It ended up falling to them in 6 games.
And here's Shred from the arc.
リバウンドが取れませんな。
The 76ers trailed by 5. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Kevin McHale.
Kevin, speed is their strong suit, and they'd like to play that way today if coach has his way. He said there's no reason to hold these guys back. We'd like to push the pace as much as possible and play the game on our terms. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Really, though, it was the start of that series that sunk the Rockets as they dropped the first two. They fought back, but it just wasn't.
Yeah, they couldn't overcome that poor start, Kevin. They did fight back, and it looked like a Game 7 was on the way, but then Damian Lillard, with one of the great shots in NBA playoff history, closed things out in dramatic fashion.
Brought you right out of your chair, didn't it?
Oh, big time. That was a great, great shot he made.
Thompson with the bucket.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shot.
It's up a 3, and the shot is good.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Boston Celtics.
And you don't need to dig too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost the game. I mean, their shooting percentage was abysmal.
You know, sometimes we talk about the defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, but it seemed that night they got in their own heads, couldn't get out of their own way as they lost confidence at the offensive end.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Now here's Noel. 11 points for him in that last game against Miami.
And his work on the glass is certainly noteworthy. And he contributed in a number of ways.
And it's Houston on the break. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
次に出場できたのは、第2クォーター残り9分から。
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Sims kicks to Grant. The feed to Sims. The pass to Roten. Pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Sims. And it's sent back by Howard.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Malcolm Thomas is out there with Henry Sims. Then it's Tony Roten. Then there's Grant. And it's McDaniels in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Grant the pass to Roten. High post try. No luck. And Houston the other way now. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
And Terry over to help. To end the run, a nice
ディフェン
shot
ス
by
が不可
McDaniel.
かになった。
McDaniel's got his
一
second
度
bucket
マ
of
ー
the
クが
night.
剥がれる
And I like
と
that
追い
move
つ
to
け
the
ない
move.
な。
You use your speed, go around the bigger defender.
Harden against Grant. It's Harden with the drive. That's good. Harden's got 17.
To go out there and do his thing.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. That one goes.
前
Count.
半残り20秒
Big
でよ
Cat's
うや
got
く
his
得
first
点で
bucket in
し
this
た。
one. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Heat.
And Kevin, they would have had to be sensational defensively to compensate for their lack of offense in that game.
Yeah, and you know what, Steve? I don't think they're built to play those kind of low-scoring, grinded-out games. They weren't that time, at least.
From half court, the clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Rocket, and
も
now
う
brought to
前
you
半はいま
by
いちだった
Sprint.
ね。
The bronze statue of William Penn atop the Philadelphia City Hall.
Harden doing it all. He has 20 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Tell you,
第3クォーターは残り1分からの出場だね。でも何もできな
And
か
we
った
welcome
の
you
で、
back as we get
勝
going
った
here in
す
the
るよ
fourth。quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Rockets leading by 11. Carter Williams and Jay Rich in the
危ないロン
backcourt.
グパスに
Embiid
なっ
is
て
out
し
there
ま
with
った。
Nerlens
と
Noel.
か、
And it's
ボール
Mbah
奪わ
Moute
れ
in
た
at the。small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Noel. Mbah Moute dishes to Noel.
Come on, box him out, man.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
well, Nerlens Noel's rookie season, essentially a medical redshirt.
交
Covered
代
face.
か。後半残り5分から出場。もうちょっと結果を残さないと、また役割が下がっちゃうな。
Here's Carter Williams. He kicks it to Mbah Moute. Back to Carter Williams. Embiid sets the pick for Carter Williams. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. And Nerlens Noel projected as a #1 draft pick based on his defensive impact as a freshman Clark at Kentucky, but the knee injury dropped him to #6.
Yeah, you're drafting that high. General manager's looking for an immediate impact player in the draft. Concerns about that knee and his slight build caused him to slide, but if he gets healthy and adds some weight to that frame, I think he could be a real presence defensively.
Now here's Carter Williams. Defense right on him.
ディフェンス
All
と
right, we'll take
ファ
a
ウ
look
ルは
now
紙
at how the
これっ
points
て
have been
誰か
generated
が
so
言ってい
far.
た
A
気がす
scoring
るので、
breakdown for
ポジ
Houston.
ティブに行こう。
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great. More often than not, they're getting and one plays on their fast breaks, and that's an extra bonus there.
And the basket good. And that's 15 points for Michael Carter Williams.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Pass to Big Cat from
よ
beyond the
し、
arc.
足元のサ
And
ーク
again,
ル
it's the
ばっか
Rockets
し
from
た。
deep.
100% ゴールが
Rockets
決
knew
ま
how to
る。
convert fast break chances, as you said, Steve. It's a big part of their game.
Well, they're a terrific ball handling team top to bottom. That allows them to get anyone the ball in transition and just fill lanes. Makes converting those fast breaks a lot easier.
Passes to Mbah Moute. Back to Carter Williams. Shot clock at 6. Richardson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
On the wing, Brewer. He's guarded by Mbah Moute. Big Cat. Off target from outside. The 76ers trailed by 14. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
よし、スティール成功。
Here's Cannon. Kicks it to Smith. Feeds it to Cannon.
とフリーなんじゃー。パスくれオーラ放つぞー。
There's the
よっ
pass
し
to
ゃ、
Big
バ
Cat.
スったー。
And he's
遅れ
good
ば
on
せ
the
な
three
がら
ball.
エンジンかかってき
Big
た。
Cat's got 6 points.
残り1分を切ったところ
Thomas
から
kicks
ご
to
覧くださ
Mbamute.
い。
He passes to Carter Williams. The 76ers need to get off a shot, but they get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys. Back up.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
What's really scary about the Rockets is that they let some games slip away last year on the road and still managed to win 21 games away from home. So I would expect that mark to improve this season.
And Smith backing in. Shoots from the post. Can't hit. Great D that time from Thomas. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
よ
Knocks
し、
it
ボー
loose.
ル弾いた。2桁得点欲しいから、ここはシュー
Here's
トで終わるよ。
Keenan. Passes it to Big Cat.
よ
Gets the
し、
jumper from the
初の
corner to
2
fall.
桁得点。
Well, the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way their home team played here today.
And they shouldn't be pleased. I mean, it's a very well-deserved win, Steve. They came into this building and weren't intimidated at all. They were the aggressors.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here.
.今回のポット班のパフォーマンスは、出場時間15分、10ゴール、1アシスト、3スティール、4ファールだったよ。
Not your best game, but the team won. How do you feel about your performance given that?
ここはチームメイトのおかげで勝てたと言っておこう。今回はここまで、ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。続く。